Back of the end zone, and behind Romo, the NFL's leading rusher, and that is DeMarco Murray. Romo nearly lost the handle and was at his best in the NFL. Romo stepping out of trouble and just throws it to the far side, and it looks like
on third down to force him 3 and out to open this game is big.
They've got the rookie Odell Beckham Jr. back to return this punt. That's something he did a lot of in college. He picks it up off a couple of bounces. Andre Williams met at the back of the end zone last week against Philadelphia. Williams again and again. Third down at 11. They hand it off to Peyton Hillis. And the one-time Cleveland Brown is opening possession of a game so far this year. Punted away by Steve Weatherford, and Harris tackled right where he caught it. Boy team behind a very strong offensive line. Not much running.
Position that the Giants and Matthias Kiwanuka hope to take advantage of.
Murray into the secondary. Breaking tackles, still on his feet to the 42. Consecutive 100-yard rushing games. They give him a breather. And this is Lance Dunbar, who's up
now. They're having to rely on Jaron Hosley as their nickel corner.
Looking down the field for Williams. And that is in Chicago.
Well, it's an outstanding job by Zach Bowman, because that's what Dallas does. They're going to run the football, and they're going to try to take their shots down the field. And Terrence Williams has been a big play receiver for this offense. You talked about him a little bit earlier, and the play that he made last week was huge. Zach Bowman running right with him, stride for stride.
23-yard reception by Williams, which kept that game-winning drive alive. Good protection, and they find the always dependable Jason.
180.
Murray back in the game, off to the right side.
Money. No BB.
Murray looking for room, and this time.
Hey.
Third down, Romo steps up. And that's Escobar. A first down to the Giants' 15.
180.
Give it again to Murray.
And he's going to have to be a factor in this game.
Corner of the end zone, and just throwing it away. Wide open is Escobar for the touchdown.
And for Doug Free at right tackle, they're going to give some help to that side with DeMarco Murray. And then you've got Gavin Escobar going down the field, and the safety just doesn't play him. Just a bust in coverage.
He finds Escobar for a second straight Sunday. 7-0 Dallas. Until these last two Sundays. Now with a touchdown reception. 7-0 Cowboys, and Michael Cox on Manning out of the shotgun. Will throw on first down, and that's Ruben Randall.
And carry Gavin Escobar up the seam, because it puts pressure on the safety and trail roll to try to play both.
Once more to throw it, and once more the target is Ruben Randall. And that's a first down of the working alongside of Mike McCarthy in Green Bay, among other places.
Nothing wrong with losing at Philadelphia. It's just the way in which it happened.
Great protection. Good coverage there. And
a well-thrown ball by Eli Manning. He puts it right where he has to, and that's just one that he's got to make.
Blitz coming, they get it away. Preston Parker loses the ball, and it looked like the ground caused the fumble. After this reception by Preston Parker.
Well, I think it's a good challenge, and
After reviewing the play, the ball carrier was down by contact at the 46.5-yard line. We will place the ball at the 46.5 and remeasure to see if the line of the game was made.
Point, and that's that the head linesman and the official change are at the bottom of the screen.
118! What's that?
Well, it looked like their left tackle, and the Giants were whistled for 10 penalties in the game. Harris will let this one drop, and it's for the end zone from its own 20. Joseph Randall, Mr. Buck. Randall again.
Holding. Offense, number 65.
Second down and 16, and that's tipped into the air and nearly intercepted.
He didn't come in second and long, but he is on the field now.
Set up the screen, and slipping a tackle.
Decision. Clearly, he's limited in this ballgame.
Well, he had to leave the game. You may remember, injured, stumbling a bit here, losing now 2 in a row coming up. First down, Eli to throw it, just has to throw it into the ground under heavy pressure by. Good protection this time, and a good result for Manning.
Eli, because that was good coverage.
And it was enough for a first down. Williams slips a tackle, and then right back to the. It's no secret the Cowboys are on a roll. And at the end of a quarter, they have a 7-0 lead. Right now on the Giants sideline, they trail 7-0. We begin the second quarter, and this is Odell Beckham Jr. That's a good run. He picks up 13 from
All of the OTAs, very little practice. Pretty amazing he's even able to get out here and do some of the things he's doing now.
118! What's that?
After a gain of 3 by Williams, Eli to put it up. In trouble, just throws it away. 4-man rush. Flag down, catch made far short of a first down, but it's another penalty on the left tackle, Will Beatty. So 3rd and 7 turns into 3rd down and 17. Quick hit to the big tight end, Larry Donnell. And they're going to throw it. Into double coverage, a penalty flag comes down.
Cowboys play this very well.
Defense, number 27.
Wilcox and Church have him covered.
Automatic first down.
I'm not sure.
Trailing by 7. Williams, a big hole. And he's down to the 5-yard line.
That's the first big hole we've seen for the Giants.
We'll give it once more to
get the substitutions in.
12 in the huddle. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Already the 3rd penalty against the Giants in the game after 10 last week. Manning looking around. And flag comes down. Beckham a touchdown.
They're going to call Brandon Carr. Odell Beckham, he runs the post corner route.
That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Now you see the grab there by Brandon Carr as Beckham tries to come back out of the route. But again, when you're running those kinds of routes, Tom, you know, we saw, and then of course the touchdown. They expect big things from him.
Give DeMarco Murray a break. Put it back in his hands. And he's up.
If we never ran the ball against an 8-man front, Emmitt Smith would not be your leading rushing leader today.
Murray for a pick.
Hey, 53! No, I'm not the point! Brooklyn! I'm not the point!
That's great audio by our crew right there. Romo on 3rd down, gonna run it. Boy, just slides under.
The game going on at the line of scrimmage with the audio, Tom, you're right. Offensive lineman.
That was really funny. Murray with a penalty flag down.
Holding. Offense, number 77.
After that dominant performance these Cowboys had in Seattle last week. They spotted that ball closer to the 25 than the 27. And Romo looking down the field. The receiver, Bryant, fell down, and it's intercepted by Prince Amukamara. And he is still on his feet inside the 30 and leveled at the 27-yard line.
Take a look and see if there was contact, but Des Bryant goes down. I think it's a good non-call.
First down. Play action. Eli looks down the middle of the field, and the catch is made inside the 5, and into the end zone goes Daniel Fells, the tight end.
Try to take a shot. Now, because where they are on the field, they go play action. Cowboys overplay the run, and Fells makes a nice adjustment on the ball. A ball that was thrown behind him. He was open big time initially. Manning doesn't get the ball to him right away, but they can.
England, and already his 4th touchdown catch of this season for the Giants, and that one puts him in front.
You know, he got this organization and won a couple world championships. Just a good person. Tony Romo came out and said, you know, Jason Witten could arguably be the greatest of all time, and that really, it speaks volumes for what.
All of a sudden, the Giants. Bryant picks up his 2nd reception, his first to convert on the 3rd down, and back in the paws of Murray. Stiff arms a would-be tackler, and then steps up. Pretty much right in step. Where the Cowboys have operated, running and throwing the ball this season. Dunbar nowhere. 2nd down and 9. Romo hit as he threw, and he's looking for Bryant, who may have had it knocked away. Just sitting down right in the middle of the field is number 2 in yards. He's just gone by Shannon Sharp, behind only Tony Gonzalez. DeMarco Murray.
He is walking off. There was no contact here as he's running up the sideline. That right foot and ankle remain healthy.
Last year had to miss a couple of games, and they put. Fake it to Randall. Romo spins out of trouble, looking around, and that is a touchdown for Terrence Williams.
Well, the Cowboys go vertical routes on the outside, and they try to work it opposite of Terrence Williams, but because, as you said, Tom, just no pressure on Tony Romo, allowing him to buy some time and escape the pocket, he's able to then find Terrence Williams working back.
At 44 receptions, 5 touchdowns as a rookie. That is his 6th touchdown already this year. Michael Cox 5 yards out of his own end zone. And he's
weak, and another big play by the guy.
All right, Giants have all 3 timeouts remaining, plus a 2-minute warning. They're going to hand it off to Hillis on 1st down. 2nd down and 8 from their own 22. Eli in trouble, lays it off to Peyton Hillis. And he's up
on 3rd down.
Clearly miscommunication there, and
things that you would expect with a guy who just hasn't been able to practice much.
Weatherberg puts a right foot on it, and Harris from the 22 to the
180! 26!
Now this time.
Hey, Seattle! 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 53! 53! What is that? Seattle! Look. Here we go. Obama, set!
45 ticks remaining, and nobody in the neighborhood.
What do you know about Omaha?
Yeah, I'm big in Omaha. That's about it. On 3rd down, they're going to run it. And still on his feet across the 30-yard line. Man who started the franchise in Jacksonville. What a great job he did there for the Jaguars. This is Beckham returning punts today. And he's dropped to the 29-yard line. So
in a lot of ways, that being one of them.
We'll be excited for that. And incomplete on 1st and 8. They're just going to turn and hand it off to Peyton Hillis. And that will 30-yard line. They take the timeout to hand it off once more to Peyton Hillis. And that will be the final play of the first half. Well, the Giants have to feel very good about where they are. They've been up and down to begin this year, coming off the shutout in Philadelphia. And we're tied at 14 at halftime. Let's go to Kurt Menefee and company in Los Angeles for the Visa halftime. And the Giants will get the football to begin the second half. Michael Cox, 5 yards out of his own end zone. Out across the 20 and a good return. As the kicker, 5.5 yards per clip. They had the one big run by that man, Andre Williams, who's still on his feet. And that's a good first down carry.
118.
Play fake to Williams. And Eli just throws it away. He nearly threw that right. Third and 4 becomes third down and 9. Good protection this time, and Manning's going to run it. Needs to get to the 45, and he gets there.
Skandrick pulled up, and then he finally went to the ground himself.
Reminded me of you back in your wishbone days at Oklahoma.
118.
Williams off to the right side, cuts it back to the inside, crosses 86 rushing yards in that win over Houston. That's a beautiful throw and a nice catch.
118.
Williams. Wow. Whistles blew forward.
The only reason you would be charged a timeout is if you threw the challenge flag, if you were out of timeouts, out of challenges, or if it was inside of 2 minutes. Here he tried to challenge a play that's not reviewable, so he won't, in this case, be charged with a timeout.
No running run. 6 of the 8 total in the game against the Eagles. A little bit high
To try to kick the field goal.
Sure. Harris going to let it bounce. Little check up. Beautifully done by Weatherford. And here we are in the third quarter. The Cowboys have DeMarco Murray back on the field. And on second down and 8. And once more it is Murray. Begin the second half at 82 yards. Great protection. And Bryant wide open. And still on his feet. Thrown down at the Giants' 45-yard line.
As Brian, you see him, he's on the inside. They stack him with Cole Beasley, and he just runs an outstanding route and completely turns around Chandler Fenner.
Injury for the Giants all the line, but was able to walk off. That's a good news for the Giants. Jason Pierre-Paul back in there on second down, and Romo throws once more to Bryant. Win over Seattle last week, but only 1 in the second half. That's when the Seahawks put Sherman on him the rest of the game. Down the middle of the field. A touchdown, a second today for Gavin Escobar.
And because of that, you see the middle of the field wide open then for Gavin Escobar. He's just got to keep the receiver on his outside hip and set the angle for Tony Romo, and then Romo lays it in there beautifully. It's a nice job.
Romo's third touchdown pass in the last 2 weeks to Gavin Escobar, and the Cowboys back in front by 7. Show you what happened to him after successfully hitting the PAT, and he has been limping ever since. Michael Cox out of the end zone. Not a good decision. That will get Jason Garrett very worried. Watch this. 21-14 Dallas. Came on that last Dallas drive. Spanning 93 yards to go ahead by a touchdown. They pitch it to Andre Williams. Cuts it back to the inside, and he's... That one stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Tackler. Third down, good protection, and Randall across the middle. Hangs on to the football.
Who had to step up with the loss of Victor Cruz, who has made some nice plays in this game.
Hillis keeps those legs. Fake it to Hillis. And what a catch by Larry Donnett. Penalty flag comes down.
When these teams
Holding, offense, number 82.
I've seen it work against this Cowboys defense, no matter who's been trying it.
Delay to Williams.
Well, isn't even enough. He's been outstanding.
Beckham caught it, but looked to be out of bounds.
Better than anyone, even those in the organization, could have expected.
All day to throw it. And far quarter, Cowboys have the football one time. And it was a 93-yard scoring drive. And once more, an excellent punt. Play today. Been in and out of the lineup. But he will not start on his first down. And DeMarco Murray up to...
They've been able to do. They've been really good.
On first down, they're going to throw it. And that's Des Bryant. Loses Amukamara, and he closes into the third quarter. Dallas on the move with a 7-point lead. Opening play of the fourth quarter. 100 yards rushing for DeMarco Murray, the first player in the history of the league to do that. On a third down and 5. And trying to keep him away from first down yard.
Cowboys have been completing 70% on third down in this game.
Comes up with a big play on defense, and now the Giants down a touchdown. We'll hand it off to Andre Williams on first. That sunshine effect play, especially returning punts. Since they opened this venue 3 years ago, that's a penalty flag. Manning will pitch it to Williams. Sits down right in the middle of the field, lost the football, and the Cowboys have recovered at the first down mark, and Church stripped it away.
Well, that ball was moving, and he was not yet on the ground, and that's a fumble, Tom. He was in good position to make the play, but just an outstanding job by Barry Church coming in, tackling not only the ball carrier, but also the football.
Now it's the Cowboy receivers who will look into the sunshine. Safe throw to Murray. Back to the inside.
Chicago drive the ball against any defense in this league.
Blitz coming. Romo gets it away to Bryant. And it is a touchdown for Des Bryant.
Mukamara one-on-one, and Des Bryant just beats him right off the line of scrimmage, and Romo knew that he had pressure. They're bringing the blitz. They didn't disguise it at all. One-on-one outside. It's not a touchdown. You see Des Bryant is down before he's able to extend the arm across the goal line, but a big third down conversion.
And they review any scoring play, so they're going to take a look at this one. For the time being, ruled a touchdown. The field a touchdown.
After reviewing the play, the receiver was down by contact at the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Murray waiting for the signal, and a touchdown for. Back in the hands of Goodell.
They're going to need him down the stretch to get back in it.
Williams, a first down, and then some. Donnell, a nice catch. Penalty flag comes down.
The quarterback was in the pocket, holding. Defense, number 27. That penalty is declined.
Cowboys bring the blitz with Scandrick off the corner. And a back shoulder throw completed a read.
Take advantage of the looks.
Four-man rush this time. Quick slant to Reuben Randall. And that is Beckham. It'll be first. Jump ball for Beckham. Excellent coverage by. Ninth play of this drive. Running a little bit low. Reuben Randall trying to go up and get it. Great cut. And that is a touchdown for Beckham Jr.
Isn't that familiar with the position? He does a nice job. I mean, he settles down between the two defenders. A lot of guys will be running into defenders. You got to have a good feel for the plays.
And now they're within 7 are the Giants. Second down. Romo finds Bryant again.
I would expect to get behind this offensive line.
They give it to Murray. And he will slip through the right side for 3:30 to go. The Giants don't spend a timeout. Murray cuts it back the other way. To the first down. Murray. Saw Des Bryant circled by Troy Aikman. That's where they're looking. And that's where they go to make it a first. Olsen and Brendan. Tara Lavaro.
I don't think there's any question the Cowboys run the ball here.
And they do. And the Giants defense stands tall from 49 yards. And I mean right down the can.
As you move into the postseason.
Philadelphia Eagles are off this week.
With points and then make it another 2-possession game and win it. And they were able to accomplish that.
Ball stripped again out of the hands of Donnell.
Well, they stood Larry Donnell up, and Justin Durant's able to go in and rip it loose, and it looks like a carbon copy of the one that happened earlier when they had a nice drive going when Barry Church was able to knock it loose. But just a good win.
Well, the Cowboys will go to 6-1 for the first time since 2007. Good defense, great running game, great quarterback play. Cowboys win it 31-21. Back in a moment.